Whereas, Mr. Klander, you are the Executive Director of the Minnesota State College Student Association, and as the Executive Director, you are charged with overseeing the staff, as well as working with the transitioning presidents, his or her cabinet, and the elected leadership of the MSCSA and the various campuses that the association represents from year to year as presidents and student leaders come and go. Now, I bet you all are wondering what this little piece of MSCSA history has all been leading up to. Therefore, be it finally resolved that on this day, the 17th day of April 2009, on behalf of the past, present, and future presidents of the Minnesota State College Student Association, it is my honor to entrust to you and the students of this association a customized flag, deeply embedded with the symbolism cited in the foregoing resolution, to be flown in honor of the values, dedication, and strong work ethic of all the leaders of this association, past, present, and future. Executive Director Klander, will you accept this flag on behalf of the Minnesota State College Student Association? Oh, wait, there's more. Oh. And proudly display it alongside the great flags of our nation and state at future MSCSA events and gatherings.
Yeah, I certainly would. I had to chuckle when they called me up here because I have no idea any of this was going on whatsoever. And, but I had a lot of past presidents with smirks on their face all morning, so I figured something was up. So that's a wonderful gift that you're giving back to the association. It's been an exciting time to look back over the past decade and think about the progress and the development that our organization has made. You know, thinking about the historical things that have happened to us. You know, any time that anyone's been associated with any type of merger, you know that there's a lot of compromise and there's a lot of decision making that goes on. But it's a tough process, and I think that our organization certainly struggled through that process. But we came out two organizations combined into one, much stronger. And I think we've made some just wonderful progress since that time. And thank you so much for this gift to the association, guys. You did a wonderful job. Thanks.
I believe there is a motion forthcoming.
Mr. President.
Representative Smith.
Tyler Smith, Normandale Community College and MSCSA President's Group Chair. I move that from this day forward, this flag be flown as the official flag of the Minnesota State College Student Association and proudly displayed alongside the great flags of our nation and state at future MSCSA events and gatherings.
Do you have a second?
Mr. President.
Representative Askew.
James Askew, Minneapolis Community and Tech College and MSCSA's President's Group Vice Chair. I second that motion.
There is a motion on the floor. It has been seconded. Is there any discussion at this time? I'd just like to point out also that there were two former presidents that were very involved in the creation and design of this flag, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention former President Brad Crassaway, which I knew would get some excitement from the Inver Hills crowd, and former President Missy McLaren. It was through their efforts and the efforts of the other presidents that you see up on this stage that we were able to pull this off and once again make Klander wonder what we were up to. If there be no further discussion on this motion, I would ask for a voice vote at this time. All those in favor of adopting this as the official MSCSA flag to be flown next to the great flags of our nation and state, please signify at this time by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion prevails. I will now ask the presidential candidates, the Cabinet, and Executive Director Klander to proudly take the official MSCSA flag to be joined with the great flag of the United States of America and the great state of Minnesota for the presentation of the Color Guard. Public Relations Coordinator Nick Cooley will lead the Color Guard for the opening ceremony.